Obviously, you can see that. I mean, you know, did you tell them how many wars I fought in?
No, but a lot.
Okay, I fought against the Japanese, I fought against the Chinese, I fought against the Koreans, I fought against the Viet Cong. I was wounded twice, and but I tell you, I would always give them a chance. I carried a 45 on my hip, and I had big guys like him behind me all the time. And I used to yell in the cave, "Shipa shinai de koi." That means come out with your hands up, do not be afraid. Sometimes they'd come out, sometimes they wouldn't. But I didn't want to kill them because they'd never done anything to me, and personally, but I had to kill them. And so I was 17 years old when I killed my first Japanese soldier. From then on in, it was kill, kill, kill until 17, 18, 19, 20. And then I had to called back by I went to med school to be a doctor, and then I went back to fight my wars that the Marine Corps called me back on. But God has been so good to me. I mean, I got all my teeth, I got my hair. I love to dance. I can dance all night. And
there you go, Donna.
we made a bargain when I was 15 years old. God said to me, "Albert, you take care of my children. My children, he's my children, I'm his child. We're all God's children." He said, "You take care of them, and I'll take care of you." And so far, he's kept his word, as you can see. And I bless God. Money doesn't mean God. Money is not my God. God is my God. So you can't buy me. Don't try to buy me. And I'm running for President of the United States of America, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, baby.
And I don't want your money. I was mayor of Manteca. I didn't take a dime. I don't believe in that. I mean, if I'm going to buy something, I'll go and buy it. You understand? And so all I want you to do is you just listen to me, and if I make enough sense to you, then I'm the guy that you're going to, because I won't let you down. I'm telling you, I will not let you down. Those of you who have young children, you must understand, America's in the toilet. I'm going to tell you right now, it's going downhill. There are people that want to take they've already taken our guns away from us, and they've already opened up so that all the drugs that you want in the world can be sold in America. If I'm President of the United States, ladies and gentlemen, and you women that have big boys like this little boy here and this little boy over here and there, trust me, there will never be any drugs sold in the United States of America if I'm the president. You understand that? Take my word for it.
Yeah.
Now, I know that means that a lot of you are, in fact, I should tell you this. I'm talking too much. I should tell you this. I was a high school principal for 50 years. 50 years. I missed 6 days of work in 50 years. One of my students, who was a California highway patrolman, came over to my ranch, and he said, "Dr. Albert, I want to tell you something." He said, "Brown, the governor of California, has 300 acres of land up in North Carolina, California, and he's got it surrounded with electric wires, and he's going to plant marijuana." I said, Jerry Brown's father, when I was mayor of Manteca, Jerry Brown's father was a friend of mine, but he was all man. He had coglione like this. And this guy is a pimp. Jerry Brown is a pimp. And I told him right to his face he was a pimp. Understand? And I wish he would have taken a swing at me, but he didn't. So I said to this guy that told me that, if Jerry Brown, the police officer, if Jerry Brown puts one marijuana in the ground, I don't care who he is or who he's been, he's going to jail, to prison. You understand? And that's for when you tell your friends that. If I'm elected, you can bet your bottom dollar on it, these little kids that are going to be our new America, our new America, our new America. And we need a new America, ladies and gentlemen. We need little guys like this guy who's going to be a big man like this guy someday. You understand? Okay, now I want to read this to you. I just got the word get off the, okay, I'm going to finish right now. All right? I didn't know this. I thought I could just pay my way and be a candidate for president. The Alex Padilla, the California Secretary of State, says, I'm going to pick him, Albert. So he said, write to me and tell me about yourself, Albert. And then I want to make a decision as to whether you're going to be on the ballot or not. So this is what I wrote him. Dear Mr. Padilla, I would appreciate your placing my name on the ballot, a presidential candidate, a generally recognized candidate, because I am 93 years old, and as a former Marine Corps machine gunner, I served as a protector and a servant of America in 4 wars, the Japanese, Chinese, Korean, and Viet Cong. Additionally, sir, I was elected to the position of Manteca, California City Council and was vice mayor for 8 years, ran for California governor but was not chosen by the DNC to be governor. The DNC chose a man, Gavin Newcomb, who was a married man, having sex with his secretary, who was married to Gavin's best friend. I told the DNC that I have never done anything like that to bring dishonor to my name the way Gavin has been by being a family breaker, a drugger, and not a proper role model for young men. But the DNC still chose Newcomb for their poster boy. So I quit being a Democrat and became an American independent contestant for president. So, ladies and gentlemen, don't look for me under anything other than American independent. That's where you'll find my name. Mr. Padilla, I am proud to share with you that as a pre-med student needing money, I became a police officer in Michigan and San Jose, California. I was a detective, a school day teacher, and a high school principal for 50 years, missing only 6 days of work. Sir, my whole life has been spent as a servant and protector of all of God's children, people. You understand? I'm emphasizing all. So don't make fun of anybody who's sitting next to you, because that person is God's child. You understand what I'm saying? Never, ever make fun of anybody. Okay, ladies and gentlemen? Because we're all just God's children, every single one of us. You understand? And I am all well known by the Democrats and Republican candidates as a candidate who has never asked for nor taken the people's money. God bless you.
Right. Thank you very much, Albert.
Yeah.
You don't see that every day. It's awesome. Thank you very much. All right, now let's do that raffle item.
Thanks for your patience, ladies and gentlemen.
Now let's do a couple of raffle items first. Okay, we're going to do a couple of raffle items real quick, and then I'm going to bring up a speaker.
Thank you for
She
your
was with
service,
us
sir.
last year. This woman moved here from Venezuela.
You're a new
Okay?
America.
I believe you,
If you're-
sir.
We need you.
If you're following the news, then you
you, sir.
know what's been going on in Venezuela. I'm not going to do the fifth one. Oh, okay. That's it. Anyway, so she's going to talk about how the guns got confiscated in Venezuela. Maria, can I get your son to come up and take a number?
Come on, back.
Well, Sally's going to do it. Never mind. We got it.
Oh, hold on.
This is for wine glasses, candles, and sachets.
Would you like to speak at Somerville High School?
Sure,
Okay.
absolutely.
I gave him a car. Why don't you come sit down for a minute? Your mom's going to
I
talk.
have nothing to hide. You can talk to me anything,
sit
ask
down.
me anything you want.
Come sit down real quick, Alex. Yeah. Yeah, I do. They're in the thing here.
196. I'm just going to do the last 3 digits. 622.